Guys, so this is a reading with not too much detail, but some detail about Trump's upcoming trip. So he's going to go on a trip that starts with the NATO Summit in Brussels, okay? Then he goes to the UK, meets with Theresa May, then he goes to Scotland to rest, and then he goes to Finland to meet with Putin, okay? So I was going to ask, I don't want to get into the details about what they discuss or whatever. Like, let's just go and see. I'm just going to ask about each one. So starting with the NATO Summit. What's happening at the NATO Summit in Brussels? What's the meeting like? What are the consequences? So let's ask. Okay, so I've already, like I said, I've shuffled the cards. I've cut them, so I don't have to do it on the video. And then, let's see, I'm trying to think here. Do I ask for about the... Yeah, so what happens at this meeting? And what's the outcome? So what happens in this meeting? Oh, harvest. He wants money. Collecting money, okay. General, one more. Okay. Okay, weird. That's weird. Gift. Okay. All right, so... Okay, conversation, okay. Militare. Oh, that's right, NATO is. Okay. And then this is sad news. Okay. Yeah, I think the conversation would be about... This is collecting money, or this is also bribery, okay? So this is collecting money, harvesting, right? Money related to, I should pay payments related to the military. But there's sad news. Now, sad news to whom? It doesn't say. Okay, so that's the conversation. Okay, so this is what happens at the meeting. This is what I asked. It didn't say from Trump's perspective. Okay, so for now, let me ask. So from Trump's perspective, let's see. What from Trump's perspective? Is that right? Yeah, what happens? What does Trump bring to the meeting other than bullshit? Like, other than his delightful presence? Oh, is Trump going to be there? I'm so excited. He's a great guy. Oh, yeah. So, okay, so the question should be, what does Trump bring? What does a Trump bring to the meeting? Okay, I feel like I'm already sensing, but we'll see. Okay. Interesting. This is emotional balance. Can't be him. Okay, somebody else. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Oh, shady foreign problems. Yeah, this is anger with a foreign power. Russia, yeah, this is Russia, okay. Man exposes the shady problems. Anger versus protecting it. You know what this is very strange, guys. This is not what I was expecting. What I'm sensing here, I was expecting something else if Trump wants to leave. But I feel that there's a weird way in which they will reveal something about Russia's aggression. Because, the Russian aggression is going further. It's increasing. So something is exposed, and I don't think it's Trump who exposes. Somebody exposes this that it could affect Trump, okay? Because it's showing the increasing Russian aggression, okay? Okay, so what is the outcome of this meeting? Okay, this is tree growth. Okay, so this is childhood. This is the past alliances, right? Past growth, past trees, or right connections, family. Loyal to the past connections. Yeah, again, deal. Wow, wow. Crazy. False person. False person. More about the... Yeah. So, guys, this is Jonas. You know what I think? I think Trump, this is so surprising. I was not so expecting this at all. So they say the outcome of the meeting is like we're going to reinforce what we've had forever since our past, how we've grown, NATO has grown from the beginning. We're loyal to the principles that we have abided by, okay? Now, there's this false person, I believe it's probably Trump. He's very worried here, okay? Because he's, theft. He's done illegal things. And he had to deal with, I think, Putin to do something. He's very worried again. And there's court, the Mueller investigation. So, in some ways, guys, I feel like there's something here where I feel like the whole thing with NATO, he wasn't expecting this. He's not going to have the upper hand he thought he was going to have, okay? It's almost as if I feel like, obviously Putin wants to destroy NATO and so forth. But but the way the NATO acts, it's like, no, we're not changing. We're gonna stay where we are. We're not worried. Okay. So let me close my eyes. This is super interesting. So what happens? Very interesting, guys. It's sort of like the rubber meets the road moment, okay? Because I see Trump in this meeting, like in a closed door meeting, like almost like he's not being tortured, but it's as if he were, because he's saying he feels he's not breathing. He's so nervous because he feels that, and I have a sense, I don't know if this makes some, whatever this is, that somebody or some intelligence or foreign intelligence service has dropped the information or has asked one of the leaders to share this information they have about, a coded information about Trump that Trump knows has been exposed. So he's very, very worried of the consequences to him of doing what Putin wants, but at the same time, Putin holds him, you know what I mean, in his pocket. So I feel like he ends up actually not doing what Putin wants, okay? Because he knows that it's his end. It's his end either way. But there's something here where I feel like they have I could be wrong. It could turn out to be something very different. But I feel like they have they decided that they're not gonna let themselves be bullied. They're gonna be like, bitch, I have the info on you. Shut the fuck up. Sit your motherfucking ass down. Listen up. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, bitch. No. So, and guys, and I'm going to ask, this is so strange because I see him as doing whatever Putin wants, but I wonder, I feel like this time he doesn't. Why? I don't think he has a conscience. So what is the reason? They threatened to make everything public before the meeting with Putin. They threatened to share the information publicly with the world before the Putin meeting. This may be it, guys. Wow, because the meeting's before this. There's a bit of a time between these meetings, between when Trump meets with Putin in person. Wow, it's crazy. So I feel like I'm very surprised here, guys. It's crazy. We'll see what happens, okay? I need to move on to the next topic, which is next. So then, okay, this was he's already kind of cray-cray over this. So what happens with Theresa May? What is the meeting like with Theresa May? And as you know, unfortunately, he's canceled. He was going to go to London, but there was going to be so many protests and the wonderful, you see the balloon or whatever, blimpy thing. It's perfect. He doesn't want to see it. No, why? So he's canceled. Oh, why? So let's see. What is the meeting like? What happens with Theresa May? She's like, bitch, I know you have your hands in plutonium tea. Donald You've got a tiny penis and a big mouth. That's not how it works over here. Oh no. You think you're gonna execute some bitch? No, you're not. No, no. Alright, so what else? What else? Yeah. Oh, you had plans? Did you have plans, bitch? This is long-term opposition. We're gonna oppose you, Donald. I'm afraid you're going to find opposition. You are not going to do what you wanted to do. Oh no, look. This is the communications, guys. See, like light communications or transformation. I think this is like, it's like, Donald, let me give you a transcript of the information I was provided prior to this meeting. Oh, look. Adulator, look. That's him. That's Putin, and it's him. He's like, hey, Putin. What's up, man? Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Oh. So, you are a disgusting adulator. There's a lot of money here that which cannot explain how you got it. So, I'd like to know. Anyway, I'm like not making sense. But I feel, guys, there are several things here. As you know, the UK, there was a second poisoning attack, okay? And one of the things that they're doing is going after the Russian, sanctions, essentially, okay? So I think that she's saying, this is what I feel like. It's like, you had plans to do something, but I'm afraid we might derail them. We're going to oppose them, Donald. We have found credible information that you are bound to Mr. Putin, and there is some money here that cannot be explained. Therefore, if I were you... So this is, guys, you know what I think? The attitude changed, okay? People realize, especially Europe, right? They're in danger, right, of being close to Russia and so forth. So they're like, bitch, no, we're not going to do whatever the fuck you want. You're going to sit your motherfucking ass down, you're going to get whipped, okay? That's it. No. So that's what I think happened. Let's see. So Trump is actually a little bit afraid of her because she has issues with, she reminds him of his mom in a weird way. And I think she has information about him, and she lets him. She's very direct with him now, and she's done with the whole bullshit with the poisoning. And she's like, Donald, I know you're Putin's puppet. Stop it, Donald, or you're going to expose to the whole world. Oh, she's saying, and as I'm saying this, the image of Christopher Steele comes up. So he was an agent, right? He was a very respected foreign agent, and he's always attacking him. So it's like, we have the information. It's like, I feel like she shows him actual evidence of shit. And she's like, no, go ahead, bitch, make my day. Okay, so I feel like they're not putting up with bullshit. I think they gave him some time to kind of like, before, I feel like they're understanding that if they wait, or Europe in general, they're going to, Putin is very clever. He's not, he's dumb. So they know what's going to happen. And I almost feel, guys, after she talks to him, she calls Angela Merkel. Hello, Angela. And then she's like, hello, Angela. You're fantastic. We had a little meeting, a little shady baby. We told them everything we thought. Don't worry, darling, it'll be alright. So I don't know. So that's also. Oh, yeah. Who's Angela Merkel? Oh, danke. Yeah, I don't know, guys, how to do. I have to watch her. I have to watch her to do her accent. But anyway, so that's that, guys. It looks good. I don't know if it's like, it's weird. It's very strange. I was not expecting. Okay, so by the time all of this happens, when what happened? Okay, now the context is this, right? All of this, Trump feels like he's cornered by all the European countries. So what happens at the Putin? How does this context inform the meeting with Putin? Okay, because I feel like he's essentially not doing what Putin wants because it's been blocked. Okay, so the world, wow, what happens when he meets Putin? The world, okay, the world. Well, a child, really? No, 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 don't, please, don't put him in the child. No, no, no. Oh, love it. Hello, trash. Huh. I told you, better do what I want. The world knows about child. Here's a negative surprise. Oh yeah. The world is going to know. I told you. This is interesting, guys. It's a negative surprise about a man. It doesn't have to be a woman, okay? It's a person who has negative intentions, okay? And the foreign power. Interesting. So, interesting. One more here about this one. Yeah, fights. Okay. Yeah, okay, so what is it? Some news. Oh yeah, I got some news. Some news for you, baby. Some news for you. Oh yes, he doesn't get a prize. He loses every. Shitty baby, little penis, got the money anymore. He didn't do what Putin wanted. He lost everything he got. Okay, look. Negative surprise about the baby, right? And then all the I'm gonna get out. There's no. Putin like, no. I said to you, better do what I want. I'm KGB. This is me. Oh yeah, we have information private about you. Oh, not good. Oh look, you and delinquents have proof. You made a big mistake, mister. Mess with me, no. Yeah, I have negative news for you. You're screwed. So, interesting, guys. So this contextualizes. I think there's news gonna drop. After this. Oh yeah. No, you don't make him mad. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, so foreign money is foreign money. Woo, yeah. Deal. Had a deal. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the old man of the White House. So, yeah, guys, I wonder. I feel that he exposes Trump, okay, to the world. I mean, it could be wrong, but it's, okay, so I knew that. I've done the reading on this before, as you guys saw. But I feel like this tells me, so tell me. Okay, yeah, so guys, I saw here that Putin is like, he's it's sort of like I don't know anything about chess, but sort of like the last move, okay? So he's risked, he's basically weathered a lot of risk with Trump, and his calculation was, I'm going to push him to do what I want, which is to lift the sanctions, to do everything that is good for Russia. So he's going to push him as far as he wants. But when he doesn't do what he wants this time, which is that he's been pushing, he realizes that, I think he knew that he was asking for too much and it was too crazy. It's almost like he really, it's like almost as if he's a real gambler, okay, Putin. So he really pushed and gambled. He's risky. He's very, in a way, I feel like he would have been a good, decent businessman if he wasn't, a mobster in some way. But I feel like he pushed it and he thought, okay, I'm going to push him hard. If it doesn't do what he wants, I'm going to reveal everything about him. So in a way, I think that's it. That's the last move by him in that sense. He was done with, he's like, I hate that guy. Not that he's not a good person in any way, but he doesn't respect him. Nobody likes Trump, really. But, he has the acting talent, right? So essentially, I think he exposes the information. Okay, this is what I think. It's like he's done with Trump. it's like the consequences of this, of the trip, of him not, I think, like I said, I could be wrong, of all of this be wrong, but I feel like the whole thing, NATO stands, okay, they're going to go after Russia, or they're going to try to block some of what it's doing because it's gone a lot more aggressive. And I think Trump, I mean, but you know, I almost feel like Putin was prepared for this, or he knew this could happen, or it was going to happen eventually. And he, you know, this was going to be the ultimate. Okay, the ultimate is revealing everything. And I'm getting this image, guys. I don't know if it's true. It seems like too crazy. Almost like, you know how like WikiLeaks had the DNC leaks? They're going to have Trump leaks. Like, not PPT, well, maybe even PPTs, but I feel like I see, guys, a lot of data being dropped about Trump. Can you imagine if it's true? I see like just huge files, like them sharing. Oh, here's where you go, you know, find all these files about Trump, about the truth about his thing, okay? And they reveal it. It's not crazy. This is a little crazy, guys. I feel like it can't be. It's insane. So, but anyway, so I wanted to share this with you, and I'm gonna stop now. It's crazy, crazy. All right, bye.